Well, it's kind of pretty out here today with the new snow, so I thought I'd put the camera on while I go out to check my Lynx snares. We'll go look at the 2 Lynx I have in the building here that are drying. I have a 3rd one skinned, but I need one of the boards so I can mount it on there. So there's the 2 Lynx. There's the mink. I wasn't sure how to do the legs. One showed them the 2 legs on the belly side like this, but I had done them this way where they're halfway on each at first. I don't know which way is better or right. So there's those 2, and we're gonna go walk down here. Snowing a little bit, fine snow. Usually I see moose over here, so we'll go, instead of walking the road, we'll go over here. I didn't bring my 22 with me, so if I have a live Lynx, I'm gonna have to go back and grab it. But I haven't run into that situation yet. The 3 I've got have all been dead already. But often I'll see one moose down in there someplace. I don't see it today. And I'd also see one over here about 75 yards. I see them at the same time usually. It's pretty icy out quite often under this snow, so I have ice cleats on. Try to keep from wiping out. Here's some tracks. Look like Lynx tracks unless somebody walked their dogs today. Yeah, there are some people tracks, so somebody might have been walking their dogs. Well, I could tell if I was just looking at the size. Look and see if there's toenail marks. Now the snow's falling on them, I can't quite tell. but cats won't have the claws out while they're walking, and dogs' claws are always out. The rabbit tracks. Somebody been up here this morning with their four-wheeler. I have one snare down the middle of the trail down there. It doesn't look disturbed. Nothing might even went through there. There's also a couple more down there in the brush. I'll get to them in a minute. I'll start up here. Something's run through here. It might be a fox has run through here. That's what it looks like. Usually the fox are walking, but that one is running. Looks like rabbit tracks over here. Lots of rabbit tracks. Now here's the first set. Lots of rabbit tracks around it. Nothing in the snare. The snare's right here. A little bit crooked. Be able to adjust that a little bit. Looks a little better. So I put this log across here and put some sticks in here to funnel the lynx through. The logs to keep moose from walking through here, so I don't have them stepping in the trap or stepping in the snare. And I caught two of the lynx in this set here, and then I caught the other one over here in a little cubby set, which is a little shelter, and put a rabbit in there. So this is where I caught the third lynx. It's right here in this hole. I have a rabbit back in there for bait. No tracks here. Try and knock some snow off as I walk through. But there went a mouse running into there. Well, that's good. Got a little extra bait there if fox comes along. Alright, so now I have to walk down this side hill. That's where my stick comes in good to try and keep from falling. The last couple of days there's been a moose down here, and I get within about 70 yards from it and I'd be talking to it. And it'd just stay there and browse. And I'd get done and I'd head on out and it'd just stay there browsing in the brush. Alright, I have a snare in here on this trail. I have it set for lynx. But I haven't, a lot of rabbit tracks, but I have the snare high for rabbits. So high for fox too. It's right here. But pretty soon I'm gonna quit trapping lynx here. Probably maybe another week and just set these up for fox. But I haven't had any tracks go through there It just looked like a good trail. A fox come through right here. It's covered with snow. It was sometime yesterday. Here's some moose tracks. He's pretty close to where my snare is for lynx snare. Moose come right on through here. Took a look at my set, I guess. There's one snare here. And here's a snare. There's been a weasel at this set a couple of times. A moose walked right through there. I have a snare on that side too, but it's nothing. It's still set. It's on the back side of the cubby. If you walk, if they walk straight through, they can see out the other end. And there's a snare there. This area I have a trail camera, so I can see what's going on here. I've seen the lynx here a few different times on the camera, but they haven't tried to get in the set. They kind of look around and don't really go in yet. I'm going to change, since I had a moose over here and something else looked like it was eating on some of the bait. I'm going to change the card, picture card, SD card, see if I have any pictures on there that I can see. Turn it off. Get out my SD card. Then eject this SD card. Put the new one in. Put this one away. Hopefully I won't drop it in the snow. And then turn on the camera. Close her up. Alright, getting ready. So I just have one left. These are pictures from the trail camera I just took the card out of. Most of these are before the season started, and I had put lure in the cubby there, no snares, and just watching to see what all is in the area. The one lynx laid down here for about 5 minutes beside it, just, I guess, enjoying the lure that I had put there.
I also had some moose in here. And my snares, when I set my snares, I had relaxing snare locks because I'm close to houses. And I even had a dog visiting this set. So, since dogs usually don't keep pulling on when they're tied up, it's safe to put in areas where there might be dogs. Cats are the opposite. They don't quit pulling and they end up hanging themselves. But so that's one thing. I also had stops on my Lynx snares in case a moose got into one. This is followed by These photos are followed by some still photos of other animals I've caught in the past. In these next two photos, you can see I have ice cleats on my boots. You'll see them near the toe area. And it got pretty slippery. And about a week after this video, I slipped on the ice going back to the house and hurt my leg real bad that I couldn't get back out for quite a while. Fortunately, my roommate had gone with me to check the snares a couple times, and he knew where they were at. So I was able to have him go out and close all the snares, and I wasn't able to get back out for a few weeks to be able to collect the snares.